Okay, Authentic Talk, the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We back in full effect, man. And today we here with an innovator. You know what I'm saying? Somebody pushing their line on a whole nother level in a big way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on now. We got the author today. We got the activist. We got the, you know what I'm saying, the mogul. You know what I mean? We got Charles Dickerson in here, man. The author, man, going hard with the book 10 Ways to Tech and Tour Children from Gang Membership, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's real shit right here. You know what I'm saying? We trying to save these babies, man. You know what I mean?
And you killed it on the first time.
So, you know, it's a pleasure to have you here today. Authentic Talk, man. You know what I'm saying? We here reporting. Let them know, you know, what you got going on, man.
Boy, shit, bro. Right now, we out here in the streets. Right now, we out here in the streets.
Yeah.
Making sure that, we get our message out there.
Yeah.
And educating these kids and these parents and these guardians about the perils and pitfalls, of gang membership and gun violence.
Okay.
Because a lot of times these kids out here, they get the glitz and the glam from the outside, and they don't really understand about the inside politics. Because mainly, you got a lot of people out here that's chemically addicted, and they out here trying to manipulate these young women, into doing things and becoming part of these gangs. Not all of them. I'm just saying the ones that's not adhering to structure, because even on the administrative side, legal and illegal side, you got to have some type of structure, some types of boundaries.
Yeah, sure.
Just like the incident where we just got done marching at. Let me get up in this mic. This incident we just got done marching at.
Okay.
Excuse me, and we that's a high risk situation. When you off in any area.
Yeah.
And you have children out there playing. And I'm not telling no person to be gangster, because I'm a gangster too. I get down like with her, because if a person shoot a kid in front of me, I'm more than likely I might pop you. Ain't no mic too, and I'm gonna pop you. If you pop a kid in front of me, I'm gonna pop you.
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying though, that's a high risk situation. I'm not gonna start a gun battle with an op.
Right.
When I got a 3-year-old kid right here, 2-year-old kid out there, or possible kids could be in this area. And I'm gonna say this because I always tell people that I'm an active gang member.
Okay.
To the police, that the deputy mayor, we got a meeting with the Metro. We trying to get these after school programs for these kids, and that's a lot of things that these people out here are harping at. Oh, I don't want to run to no politicians. I don't go to the government for nothing.
Right.
But where do nonprofits get their money from?
From the government.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the biggest crab barrel. If you look at it, they end up fighting each other for these grant money, crossing each other out. But what they do, the government just set them up for failure. Because once they get this grant money and do one thing, that taints you for life. You'll never be able, it's like your name is mud.
Yeah, bro.
So my thing is, when I bring it to him, he's thinking outside the box. Like Killer Mike, I love him. I love Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Yes, sir. But he always like that thing he had called thinking outside the box. And we don't need to be funded by the government no more. Because as business owners, and you really care about your communities, I'm not talking about the people that don't care. I just want the people that care. Whatever people. Because it takes 5 tiers. They're like, what do you mean by 5 tiers? 5 tiers is community first.
Okay.
Then we got the nonprofit, because that's our lifeblood. They said, why nonprofits? Well, guess what? For them families that's impoverished in these communities, they can't get these tennis shoes and these clothes and lights get turned off.
Yeah.
Now they turn to nonprofits. Yeah. These nonprofits are the lifeblood of our community. They help these impoverished communities by donating services and goods. That's all we need. I don't need for the government to give me no check. I don't need your money.
Right.
I just need for the people, just like Authentic TV,
yes,
like
sir.
my guy up in here, Fast Money Flu.
Yes, sir.
And he cares about the community. And that's why we go out there. Donate your time, a service or a good. So on May 11th, I'm going to sit down with Ron Johnson. I'm going to sit down with the deputy mayor, Brenda Haywood. I'm going to sit down with the Metro police people. And I'm going to tell them the first thing I'm going to say out their mouth is, look, I'm not a puppet. And Mr. Ron Johnson, I'm not coming out here telling you programs for you to put together or you to take to another organization that you politicking with.
Okay.
Because I don't need y'all.
That's real.
What I need y'all to do is this right here. Because I help. It's different. Because who don't need help? Who don't need help, bro? Man. Everybody needs some help. But who you gonna ask for it though? Who you gonna ask for? We prideful people.
Super.
And people always like this. They're like, oh man, we're not gonna work with the police. This is not a crime, nigga. Excuse my language. This is not a crime
Oh, yeah.
We not going to the police. Look here, man. And, I know all the killers.
Yeah, nah.
All the numbers.
Yeah,
We're not doing nothing like that.
Nah.
Because we got to bridge that gap. It's like if we gonna find a cure for what ails us, we're gonna have to first. I always call it the anti-venom. We're gonna have to look for the anti-venom. If you get bit by a snake,
right? All
right, you got to find that snake that you got bit by, and you got to have the the benign, anti whatever they say. It's like in our community.
Yeah.
If we have something that ails us in our community, they say gang members or whatnot, or things that ails in our community, then it's gonna take what ails us in the community to help heal it.
Yeah.
They people don't understand that, because they're like, "What do you mean?" Now it's gonna take the good, the bad, but guess what we get rid of? The ugly,
all the way.
What do you think is the ugly, big homie?
Man, all the BS, man. You know, all the senseless shootings, senseless deaths. You know what I'm saying? Of the next generation not being able to blossom. You know what I'm saying? Like all that's the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Just straight bullets and not wanting to expand your horizon, not wanting to go to college to get education, just cause you following what's on TV and what's trending. You know what I'm saying? So the ugly got so many. The ugly can look good at times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's on the kid. It's on the parent to acknowledge it to them in a way of not such forceful, but really making them understand. If you don't do this is what you're gonna be.
You hit a valid point right there, because a lot of parents don't know how to bridge that gap.
Right.
You know, we have the millennials, you have the parents.
Right.
One thing that with this book right here, 10 Ways to Attack and Get Your Children for Gang Membership, it's not a book, it's a tool. Okay. It has an appendix and a glossary in here.
Oh yeah.
That's why I put that in there. I put that in there because I want this book, this tool, right here in schools and libraries. Because why? It's gonna give the kids the real about this gang life. Not just Crips and Bloods, Vice Lords, Aryan Nation, Aryan Brotherhood, MS-13s, Soranos. Right. Man, it's Memphis Mob, LMG. I would say they know OG Tony D. That's my street name, OG Tony D. I'm active gang member. I'm active. They say, well, damn. I tell the police that. First I tell them, they like, look, because this what hurt us right here.
Okay.
Is that no matter what I tell these folks, because of my notoriety being a leader to run the state, I can never tell them folks that I'm not active. They don't believe it. Because a lot of these kids don't understand that, look, their administration, the way they run the administration, they think that y'all run those gangs like that. They think that all the big OGs is telling these motherfuckers to sell the dope, tell these motherfuckers to go out there and rob, tell these motherfuckers to kill, tell these people to do all this. But guess what? They not telling them to do that. These people have to get out of prison, living their lives, but do they have influence? Yes. They got influence. But look at what they have the influence of doing. All right. First, I gotta break it down to y'all like this. That's why you gotta get this book, because it's gonna break down.
Yes, sir. Get this book.
The state of mind of our community. How the crack did us.
Okay.
First, the Contras sold the crack, which if you don't know what the Contras is, it's the military.
They made a video game of it.
The Contra, they sold crack. They sold cocaine to Freeway Rick Ross.
Yes, sir.
Freeway Rick Ross rocked that shit up.
Woo.
When he rocked it up and turned into crack cocaine, it devastated, demolished our communities. First, it took our mothers, our aunties, our uncles. It did everything out there behind the house, doing whatever for this crack right here. Man. So we in the house, the lights turned off, water, we shitting in toilets, nigga. I'm not saying too much.
No, you good.
We shitting in toilets, nigga. We shitting in toilets. We can't even flush it because the water off.
Come on, man.
The fuck the water off? And then we look, goddamn, mama done took the whole check, auntie done took the whole check down the street to mow. I know that nigga, nigga, what? Guess what I did? Let me get me some crack. And what they do, they bust their head for it. Yeah. First they passed the crack law. Right. If y'all don't know about the crack laws, Obama, we just now got them repealed. The crack laws. When they took crack cocaine, they was charging motherfuckers every crack route that you had. They don't understand that. They locked us up 100 years. Life sentence behind crack rock. Then everybody was addicted to it. They didn't send them to rehab. They sent them to jail. Straight to jail. So guess who had to raise us?
Streets. You know, single mothers. You know, and that led to you know, it led to a lot of craziness. You know what I'm saying? 90s, 2000s.
Look at the boys.
I see the
boys in the hood.
I mean, you see
This
the difference.
society.
You see the difference. I think things is kind of they're trying to turn over a little bit at this point, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just still the influence of that box, that TV, man. It do a lot to kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was influenced heavy at that time. You know, when I was a teenager as well by that same shit, sports. You know, music, women, the club. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we wanted to be like the ones we seen before us, but then you get to a point where you be like, damn, man, there's more to life than that shit. You know what I'm saying?
More to life. Yeah,
there's more to life. So you just gotta juggle your way through it, man. You know, and you gotta listen to the ones before you that's giving you that game. Because one thing about me, I listen. That's one of my biggest skills is I listen. You know what I'm saying? And learn from the ones before me, so I ain't have to go through what they went through. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, everybody got their own choice.
You said it right. I always say it's two types of people: ones that wait to talk and ones that listen.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, sometimes I can be both.
Yeah, me too. But I just learned that they're listening and watching, and you know, I might have watched it. Like my big homie might have had all the women. You know what I'm saying? But then he might, and 10 years down the line though, he had 12, 13 kids on. Now he on child support. Then he can't live his life how he wants to. Then you know what I'm saying? So it's all about choices. You know what I mean? Because I thought that was the shit at the time.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing that I said right there when you said choices.
Choices, man.
Because just like our parents couldn't live our lives for us, man, these kids' parents can't live their lives for them.
And they can't.
All we do is educate and inform.
All we can do is put plant them seeds in the brain and hope one day you know what I'm saying, you understand it. Damn, he was telling me something real. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, we know it just bounce off. You know what I'm saying?
You get popped or something.
Yeah, unless you understand it early. You feel that fire early.
Or you get locked
up.
up.
You understand it. They grow you up, faster. But for those who don't, and the ones who think it's a game, man, it's rough on them, man.
It really is.
We just want to, hey, man, it's whatever you want to do out here, you can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we always used to hit that, but that shit for real. Like when you really line yourself up with a goal and you want to achieve it, shit, you can do it.
See, what they don't understand is that I used to be the biggest procrastinator. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in the streets, man. My name OG Tony D.
Yes, sir.
Rolling 60, neighborhood. I'm an active gang member. The reason I say I'm an active gang member because when I go in the streets and I tell the motherfucker I'm retired, that's the weakest shit ever. This shit to death. When you make that decision, it's to death. And that because you make a choice to be a gang member don't mean you're a bad person. Let me tell you what Webster Dictionary says that a gang member is a group of individuals indulged in criminality. They can be anybody from Capitol Hill to Holly Hill to Hollywood to Redneck Hood.
Oh yeah, biggest gangsters.
Man, for real, we in these streets like Sillicourt, Lane Garden, South 8, Dodge City, all of. I'm the only motherfucker used to go from South 8 to Sillicourt. Most people used to go across the street used to punish them. It's the OGs that like the next book up in the drop, Making a Monster. The Waffle dropped the children's book next. But then I got Making a Monster Part 1, Making a Monster Part 2. Look, at first it started to be a biography. Okay. But I wanted to talk about, really, I brought back all the legends. Like anybody you could think about, like Pete who got killed. Like, man, but I got it's no one that asks you. When I drop Making a Monster, a person gonna get an insight of a little bit about who I am as a person. Okay. But then you're gonna really get to see the underbelly about the insides about Nashville and headquarters from all to Sillicourt. That used to be the roughest. I don't give a fuck what a person say.
Come on now.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Our South is the oldest project because it's still here today. Whatever. Yeah. If you went Sillicourt, you was going outside. But in the SC, if you was some OGs, Sillicourt projects. Man, they was going down on it, and then that was like in the 80s when the first Chris first came down here. That's why I know every OG. If you on the hood, if you any hood, if a nigga capping, if you see me out I'm capping when I say this to you. If you see me out there with my guy, when you walk up to OG Tony, you say, OG Tony, you a cap. Ain't no OG nigga on no hood from Memphis, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Humboldt, Jackson, Tri-Cities, wherever fuck you can say that they're OG nigga, that OG Tony D nigga, respect me and fuck with me. What is it? 9-8? Who I need to call? What we call my blood hood? What hood? What hood? Athens? 400? What is 900? What? Tell me what it is. These my brothers in the street, and ain't no brothers because oh, we was just buddy. Nah, at first it was through blood, yeah. Then it was through war. Then the love came, then the loyalty. That's why I say I can call anybody like this. I don't care who you are. I don't even talk to these little dudes now. Because they say their name, I'm like, man, where you from? Call their big homie.
Right there on the spot.
Man, we finna call them. So what we got going on, what they want me to do is just know, this man, I'm talking about the commander.
Okay.
On my line, I think on my phone.
Hey.
Live is over. Let me show you my dude, man, my Mike, he turned me on to everybody, man. He turned me on to everybody. Have I called him yet? No. Hey, brother, hey, what's up? I don't even want to, we got out of self with this roar, reach out to self-responsibility. But, these dudes, man, look, I want to tell y'all something. And it's cool. I've been in every juvenile institution. Donald Campbell's commissioner, I'm a commissioner emeritus. I got pulled over, wrecked my car the other day.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah.
And first thing I ran to that thing was a gang leader. Like Derek Schofield, who was the commissioner, put me on commissioner. Donald Campbell was commissioner, put me on commissioner. When they pulled me up, the first thing that popped up is gang leader. Oh, that's something that you will never get around. Yeah. I'm not bragging. I'm not, because I'll tell you something. Anybody can be that monster. Come on. If you want to be that killer, that monster, that OG, that monster, guess what? The feds have no problem with paying you that picture. They will tell you, you want to be Frank Lucas, nigga? Guess what? Nigga, you Frank Lucas, nigga. You out here. How Frank Lucas say you sold 30 birds? How the fuck I ain't seen 30 birds? Well, you sold a gram every day, nigga, for 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
That nigga talking to you a brick man, nigga, what you eat. You see, serious out here. No, that's why I tell these dudes in the game that when we do this statewide walkaway day that we're going to get together, that's what I was leading to. I was saying that I need their help with. Okay. Because we're going to legit, man, look, I'm going to tell you something, and this, if I'm lying, I'm lying. Well, first I want you to see my homies in the penitentiary buying these books. Okay. They buying my books in the penitentiary, my homies, so that's love. But it raised the hairs on back of my first speaking engagement. It was 2018. Okay. And we was in Hadley Park when they had that Hennessy festival, that liquor festival, and them 7 people got shot, and 2 girls got killed down there. Yeah. So they had asked me, this is my first time speaking, man, when I was in prison writing this book right here. And that's, remember I said in prison writing this book. Okay. Remember you said about you can do anything that you want to do? Yeah. Look, I used to be the biggest procrastinator. Yeah. But this is, finishing this book was a thing of self-accomplishment for me. Because I had a choice to just know I did this and I did the children's book at the same time. Okay. That's why I'm telling you, you can do anything. Just think, I didn't manifest something in my mind when I was in prison. I didn't made it into a tangible product, meaning something you can touch. And now I'm making money off of it. Come on. Look, I got my first royalty check off this motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck, a royalty check? Yes, it was $88. But guess what? Hey. How many times you can think of something in your head, it come out, and put it in the machine and come out with a check? For sure. So now I'm on steroids with this. Now I didn't went over 10 G's now. Pushing this shit right here. TV, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Dude, we pushing it. You hear it from the big homie, man. And that's why I'm saying, bro, said that anything that you can think of, you can do it. Man. I don't give a fuck what they say. Somebody gonna say to you, man, you can't do that. That's that motherfucker. That's that stepping stone. Yeah. Oh, you can't do it. Come on, put your head down a little bit. Yeah. This way. Yeah. You hear me? Step right over that food. Yes, sir. Not a stumbling block. Come on. Not a stumbling block. Step over it. But what we talking about the prison? I can't get back to that now. We feeling good right now. Well, we feeling good, but guess what though? We're gonna go to commercial break and we be right back, man. You know what I'm saying? With the OG, man, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm authentic. Hey, authentic. You gotta get it, baby. Amazon, iTunes, Prime, Google, Kindle, Barnes & Noble. Get that book. Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Charles Dickerson. I'm out there 10 ways to protect the 2 children from gang membership. Right now we finna do a march through over Dodge City projects, man, where I grew up at over in Dodge City. And we're gonna go out there, show the support of the community, get everybody to come out. And if you see this, I want y'all to come out and support it. You see in the community, man, give your condolences, man, and your prayers, man. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank everyone that came together for this particular ride. Everyone get there safely and out of harm's way. Ask the Lord, pray for the family, for the lost, that they are dearly beloved. Guide us, keep us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
No justice, no peace. We need justice for peace. No peace.
Young nigga turn on my pop, keep me at 30. She said, boy, get out your feelings. Yeah, ain't got time for the games. I've been there for you, can't complain. So why the fuck is you tripping? When I told you what it was, it's been 6 years in love. That's why you act so distant. Scared to give it all. I know that was your dog. When I came in, that shit was finished. I came in with flaws, and I don't like to talk. I understand.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah. Trey boy. Yeah. Head to toe. Yeah.
Bello on the
You know my babe fresh. You know my J fresh. You know my braids fresh. Everything fresh.
Okay, we back. Authentic TV, man. With the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, giving y'all the game. Y'all gotta listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little further. You know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, how did you even? So let me get to the good part, cause you done gave him a lot, man. So how did you create this whole lifestyle for yourself, though? Like, how did you know that this is the route that you wanted to go?
You talking about his first like
in the beginning, just the whole start just with the gang shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's why it's so important that you're making a monster out, because it's actually autobiography, but I want to put a little bit of entertainment in there.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, when we talk about murders and shit like that, we can't be writing in no book. So I actually was born in Kansas City, Kansas,
Okay.
And my family's from West Tennessee. I don't remember too much. I remember going to Toledo, Ohio. And I lived up to about 9 years old. And I grew up in an abusive household. I was forced to box. It just so happened I was good at it.
Okay.
And the dude that made us box, we had to do it in the house. Like every Sunday we watched boxing. KO magazine was our magazine with no rap. Smoking Joe Frazier, Marvin Haggard, Roberto Duran.
Yes, sir.
These are Thomas Hearns, Larry Holmes. These are people that we grew up on. The white guy, I like the legends. I ain't talking about Muhammad Ali and George Foreman and all them. But I like light heavyweights and middle heavyweights and stuff like that. Fighters when I was growing up. Okay. But when I ended up going into foster home, because my mother was afraid that the dude that was the overbearing person that was abusive in the household was gonna kill me, because I used to take everything from my brother. She ended up putting me in foster home in Bowling Green, Kentucky, called Potter's Christian Home and School. Okay. I stayed at Potter about 2.5 years. Then my mom had moved from up there to Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. And before I even came to Tennessee, I was in foster home. So when I came down here, it was really crazy, because a lot of people get it misconstrued, because you think about Nashville, Tennessee, especially when coming up north.
Yeah, tell them.
But look, I'm gonna tell you the first thing though that I faced down, it wasn't just the insidious part of the underbelly. It was a sordid part of that. Okay. But the first thing that I faced when I came here that I'd never seen before was racism. Okay. I had been called so many niggers. Man, I look, white people used to ride past us, bro. Pull their pants down, mooning us, call us niggas and shit. It's in the book. It's like even when I went to Taft, like, cause they had a place called Spencer. This shit down, then they changed to Woodland Hills. Yeah. Man, I broke that shit in, dude. Spencer been there so many times. Then when we built Woodland Hills, then I went to Taft. That was my kingdom. Okay. I had so much influence that Donald Campbell was the commissioner. He sent me to the prison. I used to go down to the Richard Jackson building outside. They didn't know what they were gonna do with me, because they said I had too much influence. Yeah. I went to prison. I didn't know at the time that they gave me a 2-year sentence. That's why I think it's very important that we start teaching our children, especially people of color, the law.
Yeah, I mean, and especially, for our little homies or our homies that you want to be in the game, whether you're in the game or just in the game, you feel what I'm saying? You need to know what you signed up for. And I think a lot of them go in blind, just thinking about some money.
I mean, and it's not even about that.
I know.
Like ultimately it's about money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ultimately, but at the entry level, for one thing, a lot of y'all motherfuckers not no good hustlers.
That's true.
Come on, man.
There you go. There you go.
Y'all nigga a pack, nigga gonna turn into a party pack. Nigga, I don't give a fuck you from UC, JC, nigga, from Dodge City, nigga, where nigga I got plenty of homeboys in 60, nigga. I know plenty of y'all niggas on heroin now. That's why we got that class A involved. If we catch them, we got them class A's. You're fucking out here, nigga, owing a nigga or doing stupid ass shit because you're high on heroin. Crack nigga won't deal with you. Fuck all that. You're a junkie. Yeah. What is a junkie? A junkie is different from a user. A user can use whatever fucking drug it is and maintain. You'll never know. What a fucking junkie is gonna fucking do everything that he got to do for his drug. You're a junkie, nigga. You pulling up on me if you robbing your homeboys with these hybrid games, which I speak about in the book. They said, what is a hybrid game? Okay. Oh no. What I said? Designer click. Oh, designer click. Because we got so many. We got hybrid games. What the hybrid games is this? When we got different gangs like Vice Lords and G's together with Crips. And guess who they feeding off of? They own affiliations. Setting up, robbing them, taking their shit. For real. Look, dude, look. You know how many times back in the day when I was in the streets, they had to go get a nigga shit that the homeboys and rob and took their shit and give it back to a homeboy. Yeah. I'm like, man, what the? You done robbed the homie cuz that nigga weenie. Nigga, that's the hood, homie.
It's gonna be weenies, it's gonna be snakes, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know.
That's what these niggas say though. Cuz the big homies in Cali. Let me tell you something about California, y'all.
Come on.
First thing I tell them like this is, no, I ain't knocking on niggas from Cali, but I tell them this. Yeah. I really too much don't like dudes from Cali. Because every time when I met somebody from LA down here, from donuts to bitch, I ain't even got to go into names. That every time we did business with them, they came back and robbed and killed my homeboys. Every time. Because I'm from down south, they automatically think because they from New York, LA, or Chicago that we bum folks. I'm like, dude, I might talk with a Southern draw, but guess what? I'm above genius. Look, I'm like, dude, I got books and everything else. I run a whole state. Y'all got neighborhoods. If we look at people up in the South, y'all say that y'all also running this organization. Y'all got these boards and stuff. I know the boards are down here for different G's, Vice. I know them. Come on, I'm in here with them. Okay. I am. And if you not what I am naturally, that's the opposition. But for a person like me, they're allies. But these people talking about you not this and you not that. At the end of the day, all these people that's down here, it's true though. You got some people that's registered down here. Okay. And but at the same time, the majority of these dudes that out here in the streets, they just false claiming it ain't nobody cleaning them up. Yeah. None.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's definitely going on.
That's what just happened to the little girl Jamala. Yeah. Jamala.
Yeah. Jamala. Who was there?
What happened to her? Some dudes in there was false claiming. They said it wasn't nothing. Right. Get in the shootout, ended up killing a little girl. And, you know, something. I can't say if a person really, if I do something to you and I catch you and you did something to me and I'm with my child or something like that, or like my son I got right here. Right. If they do something to me and with my son, anything goes. But I'm telling these people out here in these streets, like here, we gotta move with instruction. Like, even the big homies got to get their little homies, tell them, look here, everything y'all do don't only affect you, but affect all of us. Yeah. Like, look, if you hustling, no, I'm not, who gonna stop a person from hustling? Like, I'm for real, honestly. I'm looking at you right now today. Yeah, like, if I say to you, like, man, I want to stop all the hustlers. Is that possible? Never. Never possible.
It'll never work.
My thing about it is, y'all got to get control of y'all little homeboys. It's like, for instance, like if they out there doing this shit like this and they shoot a kid or something like that, they gotta be liable for that.
Yeah, you're right. It's consequences, repercussions for everything. You know what I'm saying? Or need to be. I know lately it haven't been because there's a whole lot of snitching and it's a whole lot of shit that's getting unanswered. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that's bringing down the hood as well. So we really can just say like bad influence. Mm-hmm.
And I get back off the LA dudes don't know something about how they always try to run stuff when they be down here. Right. And then but don't get me, I met a dude named Rest in Peace, man. I met one of the most down to earth dudes up in California on Roller 6th Avenue. His name was No Good. And like, man, he was sitting here telling me, he said, man, that because somebody from California don't mean that they reputable.
Right, I feel that too.
He like, because a lot of these dudes, when they running from up there, they come down here and start in hoods. And these dudes don't know that because they tap in with dude, who's your big homie and stuff like that. And then when they had got down here, man, they was actually knocking our homeboys down here, like real dudes, man, that was selling them work. Like, I'm telling you, street shit selling bricks, nigga.
Yeah.
They selling bricks out here in the streets. They going back behind them. They little homeboys and going back and rob them and kill them.
Yeah.
We stopped that down here. OG Tony D. So I'm lying, I'm dying. Ain't no OGs ever came out here. We the first hood ever. 88, 87, 88, I got put on the hood. Roller 6 was down here in Cellar Projects up online.
Hey. And a lot of people don't know that, you know, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, there was a lot of LA was here.
Man, Dodge City.
Come on.
Seaboard,
Brother Lynch.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, Seaboard used to come out on a regular.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's
I know
my
my
favorite
history.
rapper, y'all.
I know my history. Bolo.
Man, see, Bo, nigga, bald head nut.
Come on now. Big shots, man. But yeah, that's just some fun facts about the Ville, you know what I'm saying, that we've been connected. And also we touch a whole lot of states already. So we really like the Tri-City. We really like the Tri-City. So I can't even really imagine how much money, you know, real hustlers got in the 80s. And well, I really do know because my uncle them. But
man, this is really
80s, 90s, it's casual for some
New
reason,
York,
y'all.
it's still casual now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just people you can't be flamboyant with it no more.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers used to pull up with $300,000-$400,000, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. I just said Pete dead and stuff, then, you know. I just can't say that all the way. But they used to pull up with Philip Patton, pull up. I can talk about Philip Patton, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Lil Phil, and rest in peace, Big Phil. Yeah. I can talk about that nigga Phil Patton that used to pull up with $500,000 in trash bags. I'm not gonna tell you who else used to be there. It's used to sit there and look at these dudes now. Back in the day when we had the street meet, back when it was love, all the way from Hadley Park all the way down Jefferson, man, motherfucker had fixed up cars, hydraulics, whatever. I'm for real, we coming out there, you should be really loving here. Yeah. I'm like, damn, now all this shit coming down right now, everybody lurking, trying to cross a nigga out, stabbing in the back, all that shit. Yeah. That's another thing about these.
What they come from though? Does that come from? Is OG sending niggas out for that, or is that just?
I'm say yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like that because I can say that in the streets that sometimes we do. It's putting in work. It's not always sending them out. Okay. Sometimes when you get put on the hood, then you're gonna have to make your bones. You're gonna have to make your bones.
So what about the term? Why have soldiers if you don't use them?
Nipsey. You know, even before Nipsey made it more popular because he put in lyrics, this is chess. It's chess. I'm like, a lot of times you might not have to use your soldiers. And that use word is a big word for me, use. Okay. Because once we sign up for something, you know what you're obligated to do. Like even when I was in prison, you know, I'm just going to keep it. When you go to prison as a gang member and you get in that motherfucker, you got to put in some work, man. I don't give a fuck what you did on the streets. Okay. You get in the penitentiary, man, a lot of people are, let me tell you something what's indigenous to each city. Okay. I'm finna break, because a lot of people don't get to see that because they from a city.
Let's go.
You know, from that side. Look, all right, first, Nashville, out of all cities, and people ain't gonna like me when I say this, the most county. They're like, how you say? And the most like LA. Why? You go 13th Ave, 14th Ave, 16th Ave, something. The bottom, the Dickerson. Every street is something different. Right. Where motherfuckers doing shit, where motherfuckers is doing, it's something different. 16, 14. Then you go, you outside. You see, just man, my homeboys had a line, fool. They had a line. 5 dudes on this side, 6 on this side. That's what I did. Man, what the fuck is that? Y'all grew up together. All these dudes, how many stories we got of homeboys that grew up with each other, that end up going back? Story. Man, going in their room, stealing their shit and killing them. Setting them up and taking that look. Same story. And motherfuckers like, man, Memphis is this. I'm gonna tell you something. Them cities stick together. If you from North Memphis, they right. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of bullshit that go on in them cities. But let's get locked up. If you from Memphis, they ride together. You best believe that. North Memphis, South Memphis, they ride together. If you from Chattanooga, them niggas ride together. You from Knoxville, they ride together. Yeah. Guess what? When Nashville, they the most easy to pick apart. Man, shit, I'm from Dodge City, nigga. Nigga, I'm from Hayes Park, nigga. Shit, I'm from out east, nigga. I'm from this side. Nigga don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Guess what I'm making them do? You from that? Guess what? You got security. Run security for him going to the shower from Chattanooga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I catch you hanging with the homeboys from your hood all day long, nigga. Guess what? Nigga, you going in that thing. Period. Guess what they do? Now they start, I got common. Shit in common with niggas from Chattanooga and Knoxville and shit. Okay. Now we gotta look at where the most money coming from. It's coming from East Tennessee. You're like, how is that? Because everything double if you're in the streets. I'm just saying dudes in the streets. And a lot of people, like when you go up there, you see DMV down in Detroit, Maryland, Virginia, New York niggas and shit down there.
I know about East Tennessee.
Man, you already going on Tri-City or each issue and stuff. Down all the way in West Tennessee and Memphis and stuff.
My wife from you know what I'm saying, Johnson City.
From Johnson City. Oh yeah, y'all been all through that. Boy, Johnson City, Kingsport, Wardstown, Rogersville, Bristol, all back across. Then we're going back down this motherfucker. I'm get back in the building. And then that's why I be these dudes then, if you look at it, the majority, man, it be so sad, man. Like some of the homeboys, man, like some of the shit they be doing in the hoods. If you go to Chattanooga, it's like a big ass project. It is. But most of them rob and fight. They rob, fight, and shoot. These guys probably get a little people getting a little money up there, but they gang bang central. Memphis, they always sit together. I don't give a fuck where you. If you from Memphis,
like
have you been locked up before?
Nah. Not for a long
Ooh,
time.
like,
I just been on the hustle side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just, but I'm, I got homies.
That's a badge of honor right there.
Yeah, I mean, no fumbles,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, niggas should have something going, you know what I mean? But I'm, I got love for homies that's on all sides, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the green money is the common goal of it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I was gonna ask you exactly. So I was gonna ask you too. So is it a difference between a gang member and a hustler?
A lot of people. Let me ask you a question. What do you think a hustler? What's your definition of what a hustler is? I'll tell you what my definition is.
Well, a hustler is, first of all, the hustle comes many ways. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it might be a nigga that work every day. It could be on set. You feel what I'm saying? Well, my definition of a hustler is the one who just get it by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And make it work, make their situation work for them. You know what I'm saying?
When I put it in layman's terms to people, I'll be saying basically like what you just said in most simplest terms is that a mover and a shaker.
Okay.
Like, to me, a hustler is a mover and shaker.
Okay.
Like, cause a lot of people like, man, you a hustler. So you saying I'm a drug dealer? Because a product could be any product. I can be selling corn. Yeah. I can be selling lighters. I can be selling anything as a commodity. Yeah. And if I could put it on the market, it's supply and demand. A lot of people don't understand about economics. It's important. See, what I changed the game is this right here. Is that first I'm a business owner, tax ID, and a business license in 2 different cities. And then on top of that is that I got a product. A product.
Hustle.
Yeah, I'm like, but you can have a product.
Yeah.
Anybody can have a product
to
be able to put out there and sell. Now the thing about it is now you got to create a demand for it. Now do we command? That's what we're doing now. We can't demand, but guess what? There's already demand for this.
Oh yeah.
Because when you get this book right here and you
open
it, see what it do is it consists of chapters of interviews for ex, current, and retired gang members.
Okay.
And they give a rule of thumb or advice to a parent or guardian or a child on how to help them might possibly detect or possibly deter that child from becoming a gang member.
I feel it.
And it goes deep in there. It's not on no shit like, man, if you become a gang member, you gonna ultimately die. Well, guess what? Everybody gonna die.
For sure.
And no one in this room gonna be here.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you become a gang member, you signing up for violence. If you're not listening to your mama, you listen to your daddy, your big brother, or stuff like that, all right, you get put down on the hood. Yeah. As soon as you fuck up, we're gonna go dead upside your motherfucking head.
And that's what we talking about. Authentik TV, man. We going to commercial break, man. We be right back at the OG, giving y'all motherfucking game after game after game. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Block it ahead, pop on her shit. Show bitches a hoe. Young nigga a slut. He thought it was cool till I show him what's up. Can't fuck with these hoes. Hoes be snake. Bitches be weird. Bitches gon' shake my name in your mouth. I'm someone you hate. Ate on my hand, can't eat on my plate.
No, her tried to sleep me. Popped on her shit. If I pull on your block, you gon' run. We got sticks. Drip so crucial, put it on death row. Tap in what you want, what you need. We living up, yeah, we BT. Stick to the code like a fleet. Going crazy on this beat. I'm a real ass bitch. Never switch on my clear. Hoes be out here faking shit. Yeah, I'm never run the shit. Come on now, bitch. Run me your shit. When I with my clip, we get teed in this bitch. Ask that nigga, yeah, I'm his little bitch. You a rebound. Go ahead, throw a fit. Who the baddest? We the baddest. 3 bitches living lavish. Give me head, leave them happy. Do them bad.
Gotta wear a mask when you tag it. Throw it in the bag, then we smash it. Know it ain't the last, so we pass it. Hit the club, throw the bag, yeah, we trash it. Young nigga act a ass, I'm a bastard. Fuck nigga, don't get no pass, no, we smash them. 100 million cash, just imagine. Fuck your bitch, arch your back before I smack you. Ever front your pack to your past? Ever lost and got it back, cause it was fast. Ever done it? Toss a bitch like she a sack and a salad. Toss a brick that ain't whack.
Okay. Right back to it, man. Authentic talk, man. We got nephew in the building, you know what I'm saying? Don't let these people know, man, about you, man. Let them know your name, your game, what you got going. Huh?
So this Key Cutter.
Okay. What's
the other thing you said?
Yeah, now what you got coming?
Shit, I got some hot shit on the way.
Okay.
Just wait.
You got an album?
Nah, I ain't got no album yet.
Okay. You just got a couple songs you working towards?
Yeah, I got a couple songs I'm working towards.
Okay. How you get started in the music?
Really, I was rapping like when I was like young, but I ain't really take it serious. I was like rapping on the phone.
Okay.
Like track phone.
Okay. Yeah. Damn, track phone. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. What you feel, man? I got to rapping like that and stuff. Recording myself, then I would listen to it.
Okay. You feel like you ready, or you was?
Yeah, but I got ready. I felt like I was doing something.
You was doing something, or you had to get your feet wet first.
Yeah, I say something like getting my feet wet, had to warm up.
Okay, so you don't let people hear it, you know what I'm saying, like your homies, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know they rap stuff like that too, but they ain't really take it serious.
Okay.
But you know, now they taking it serious.
They see you taking it serious, so they take it serious.
We all
most
serious at the same time.
Yeah, because we all, you know, like I started, you know what I'm saying, in the group and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying, producing niggas and shit, and trying to have a clique, and you know, trying to do things how like people before me did it, and it was alright, you know what I mean, but it didn't work out because at the end of the day, everybody goal ain't gonna be like yours. Everybody drive ain't gonna be like yours. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you gotta make sure that you stay focused on what you got. You gotta stay creating yourself too. You feel me?
For sure.
Don't. I mean, you know, we fuck with the clique, all that. You know what I mean? But just always have your plan going because you never know. Like tomorrow, a motherfucker might just drop out this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be serious. Balls to the wall, but your boy might be like, man, I'm broke, or he might have a bad day, he done, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just how it going in this game. So make sure you stay focused. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a game where if you stay focused, and you got, you know what I'm saying, you got the good backing behind you. So shit, sky's the limit. How you feel?
I feel good about you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in the head, you know, younger, man, see where you at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, I mean, what's the next step?
Next step is pushing until I make it.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 16, I'm 16 doing this.
Okay. But you just told me you was rapping since you was young, you know what I'm saying? You made me feel like you was, you know what I'm saying? You ready? You at the right point, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. We ready to push this line for you. You feel what I'm saying? Lane wide open. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. So, I just want to bring you up here, man. Let you talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know, man, you know what I'm saying? What,
you know, let's keep color, man. Come from Nashville, Tennessee.
What else? What side you from?
I'm from the east side.
East side?
East side for sure.
Okay.
More hot shit coming on the way, just be waiting.
School?
School, shit. You gotta go to school tomorrow.
Good grades?
Yeah, good grades. You feel me?
Yeah.
A little bit soon. You feel me? Get them up.
Be motivated about the shit. Anything you do, be motivated about it. Don't let it demotivate you. Like, you know, like sometimes like school, like, I don't just go for the girls or whatever. Be motivated just to go in there and knock that shit out, because that shit really ain't that. You know what I'm saying? We be overthinking it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, get them grades up, man. Do that extra little study, man. That shit ain't nothing, man. Because in the long run, you're going to look back and be like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do. Versus like, man, I was just bullshitting. I could have did more. You feel what I'm saying? So, I always remember that. What about athlete? You hoop? What you do?
I mean, I used to hoop, but I don't hoop no more.
You don't hoop no more. Okay. So what? You just be going to the games now?
I don't even go to games.
But it's COVID hit, man. I know it messed up a lot of things. How you feel about the COVID?
I don't really like the COVID. Right. It's straight.
Right.
But then backfired on everything. Really.
Did you have a lot of stuff going on before COVID that you was like you didn't follow up on because of it or what?
I ain't gonna say nothing like that.
Okay. So basically, it wasn't no setback for you. You was just kind of bored.
Yeah, kind of bored, really.
Yeah. See, that's the time when you gotta take
over.
over. You know what I'm saying? Get everything together. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, I know when other people wasn't hooping, I was hooping. When niggas wasn't recording, I was recording. When niggas wasn't making beats, I was making beats. You know what I'm saying? So just make use of that time. You know what I'm saying? Apply it to the grind. You go win. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we here, man, with Youngin, man. He telling y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Y'all finna see this space a lot more. Stay tuned, Authentik TV, you know what I'm saying? We will be, playing these new videos and all this music coming up soon, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is, man. Authentik TV, we going back to commercial break.
My plug went to jail, now it's all on me. Remember when that old bitch turned on me? Remember when that old snitch thought it was free? Niggas lit that ass up for disrespecting the streets. Put some money on my nigga books. I swear to God, this nigga born to cook. Remix a brick, then tell you go and push. I done seen it all. I know pussy is the #1 downfall. I know if you get some money, you can fuck them all. I know if you get some money, you can fuck them all. I came from self-made millionaires pushing raw. The game is to be bought, not taught. Bitcoins and gold.
Y'all can go follow me on Instagram at _Lil Coca _. Go run it up. And boss.
Next, on Authentik Talk the Podcast, we got Killer Calico, 1/3 of the superstar group Belzer Gang, coming through with a special guest with him. New episode, Authentik Talk the Podcast, hosted by your boy Fast Money to Connect, Authentik TV. Let's go. Speeding fast, hit the gas, bad bitch rolling up, and then she passed.
A little way, you know what I'm saying? Up to the Ville with it. But we want to give a big shout today, man. Black boy in this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I hope you tap the fuck in. Subscribe to this nigga channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it. That's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I done gave all I can give, ain't no more love. I gave this shit to the plug. I put that hurt in my hustle, now I'm screaming fuck it, bitch.
It's just really a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? I released the book.
Yeah.
The rebirth. You know what I'm saying? The rebirth. Y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? Right here, just kind of talk about my journey.
Okay.
Just like you said, when you said UC, Charge Dave, I went back, you know what I'm saying, to where it all started at, man. Before it was the Cashville Ace, before it was a little rip, when I was just with Stacy. And I brought all the fans up to par, you know what I'm saying? Up to right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's a great book. You can go get that on CashvilleAce.com. Yes, sir, man.
Okay.
So we just pushing, man. We just pushing our line, man.
Okay, we back. Man, it's been a hell of a motherfucking episode right here, man. The big homie, man, came to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? The youngin' came, let y'all know he about to drop some flames on y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's just Cashville at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what we stand up for. It's what we push for, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Bink, you know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. We back, man, with the man, the OG, the author, man. What's up?
It's so funny. My son, he a lot of artists like that when they first started. Exposure. They got to be more forthcoming in yourself because you never know. Like, you can tell a story about your life, about something, about your journey. You might inspire somebody. A like you can be inspired. Like I'm inspired. Like it don't matter what age the child is. He can be. Especially when I like his little brother, he be doing animation. That's one of the things that we're gonna have May 22nd. Okay. Bishop Campbell, man, we turn it up, man. With Bishop Campbell, we have Roar, reach out to self-responsibility. We want people to start being proactive in your community. When you see a motherfucker fucking up, man, hit him. And that's what I want to be. I want to say this while we're right here because this is underground. This is the most underground you can get. And if you're authentic, then you're gonna tune in. If you see me, then you're gonna know it's authentic. But I'm saying that if you out there and you a big homie, you run a structure right now, your little homies out there is doing all this chaotic ass stuff, you a bitch. I'm just being real because we gotta bring structure. And if you scared of your little homeboys, then you a bitch. Because we gotta have foundation. Yes, if you're an OG, you are the foundation. Yes, if you're OG, you supply the structure. So if your little homeboy's running you, that means you's a bitch. How can you claim you're an OG? And I see people walking around with OG status and all this stuff like that. But how is that? How is that? Yeah. Because status is different. Let's talk about stature. Let's go. Anybody can be an OG in status. I can walk around, get a shirt big as all world, and say I'm the super OG, quadruple OG in status. Right. But guess what? The people around you gonna know that they gonna recognize you and let you know automatically if you're an OG in stature. Now, I'm not saying that people judge you or tell you what type of character or tell you how to carry yourself, but people automatically gravitate towards what strength is, the underwater down version. And that's stature. A lot of my homeboys like, man, the realest ones don't never ask for status. They don't never ask for status. Because they have to put on, cuz I don't want no status. You know, I don't want no status. And they real. Because just because you gang member don't mean you a piece of shit. Guess what? If I do something bad, okay, class A example. What I'm going to say right now, it's going to shield people. All right, if I kill a motherfucker, that don't make my heart bad. What do you think about that?
Nah, I mean,
how can you say that you murdered the motherfucker? I'm like, for real, how's your heart bad? My nigga, like right now, look, if me, do you think I'm a bad person?
I mean, bad is in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is some people kill not to be killed. Some people kill for other reasons because they starving and they trying to get up. I mean,
I told you a nigga in his past just killed a nigga just to put the work in and to brag about it to his homies at one time in his life. Do that make him a bad person?
I mean, I still can't judge him. You know what I'm saying?
Why though? You saying that because I feel like you're an authentic person. Right. But are you saying that because you're trying to shield yourself from saying the wrong thing, or you don't want to say exactly how you feel? Are you saying exactly how you feel?
No, because it's exactly how I feel. Because I know people who done all kind of things, and at the end of the day, we still hang. So, you know, I can't judge them. I can't judge them off they past decisions or whatever they was into. You know what I'm saying? Because I was into what I was into, but I was just more so of a person who, you know, it ain't on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so of you might never know. You know what I'm saying?
What if I said something to you that was so off the wall? Right. Is that everyone in this world, even God, murder is necessary.
Come on. And that's exactly what I said. It's in the eye of the beholder because of evil, even evil, the devil, or whatever. All that's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? Because if you believe in it, then it might have power over you. You know
exactly. If you believe in it, it does have dominion over you. Yeah. Because guess what? If you believe that you walk up on a ladder, you had 7 years of bad luck. Guess what? For the next 7 years, everything happened to you. Goddamn, I walked up on that motherfucking ladder. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You a dumb ass nigga. You can do what you need to do.
So yeah, that's why I say I can't. Hey, I done had homies. I got rich homies, broke homies,
exactly.
all kinds of homies. So I never, So whether they murdered a nigga, whether they did whatever, it ain't my business.
It's not.
You know what I mean? It ain't my business. It ain't gonna detour nothing that I feel towards them. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like, I'm scared. Because if you look at it, man, you know what I'm saying?
The government tells, they train that they take a fucking.
Come on, man.
farm boy, nigga, from fucking what's the name, Cookville, Tennessee, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucking Crossville, Tennessee, nigga, off the fucking farm.
Yeah.
They take this boy, he had made good grades, they send him through the academy.
Yeah.
Then he sitting here, and everything that he heard about the hood is like, nigga, gangs, they kill motherfuckers. He see all these movies, they come in the hood, every cop that you see on TV got body counts of 85 motherfuckers. Goddamn, that nigga acting with that thing, he killed everybody in the movie. Goddamn.
I think perception tainted gangs a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think perception tainted gangs, and I mean that because of.
You said gangs, like GANGS.
Yeah, gangs, just the gang life. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think at a point it went to. At first, we know it started off of us protecting our hoods and shit.
Communities.
Communities.
Well, hold on. All right. Excuse me. Now, the original premise was this. All right, let me ask you one question. Go ahead. I promise. Everybody that's on here, that you listen to this question right here, if a person ever asks you this right here, this is the realest question I ask every homeboy. It's two things I ask them. First, I ask them, why the fuck you become a gang member? And the second thing I ask them, do you know the difference between a reactionary and a revolutionary?
And that's what I'm saying. A revolutionary might, like the president, you might go take a bank out. You know what I'm saying? That don't make you no better. That's not going to change anything.
Hold on, stop. The key words you said was what? CHANG fucking E. Change. Yeah. All right? You hit it. A lot of people don't even get it.
Okay.
All right, so now what's the difference between a reactionary? A revolutionary, you said, bring about what?
He bring shit. He bring change.
Exactly.
Change.
So reactionary does what?
React.
To what? Whatever motherfucker
anything.
Like you my puppet machine. What I want to do for you my puppet. Look, I'm psychologically castrated.
Yeah, man.
Look, if you can't write a book, if you can't put your thoughts collectively together and put it and apply it where you can explain to a person where they can comprehend it, where they can apply it, then you're not a genius. If you can sit there and listen to 48 Laws of Power, and I know these bum fuck ass
major book.
That's their Bible. 48 Laws of Power. But I'll tell you something about 48 Laws of Power. It was some person that just put some technical terms on things to manipulate you.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta ever read the book. I seen and never read it because guess what? There's certain things I'll never let you get away from me. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give a. Well, I said reach one, teach one. I'll give you a jewel right now. All right. How true game, GAME goes undetected. Am I lying? No, true game. If a true game goes undetected, if a person got true game, you'll never detect it.
Exactly. And that's why BG said, I run games so I can peep it.
when it come his way. But I'm saying, how can you peep it though? What's the only way you can peep it though?
You gotta run it.
Huh?
You gotta run it. You gotta know about it.
My thing is, never do anything that you think that you'll regret later on.
Yeah. And that's a hard thing
to accept. Yeah, because you might want to help somebody.
It's a hard thing to accept when you're young and thugging. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to accept for some people because you're just doing your thing. Mm-hmm. But that's why I say though, it's still levels of it too. Cause I know niggas that never was nowhere near the streets, but guess what? The plug fuck with them hard as fuck, and whatever you might call him lame or whatever you might call him, but guess what? He running them, he doing them, he done leveled up. He fucking these bitches now. So you know what I'm saying? Is he lame or is he just?
He keep it real.
He just that one that got the situation. You know what I'm saying?
How can I say that?
And you can't hate on it. You know what I mean? You just gotta accept. You gotta accept that, and you just gotta keep grinding on your end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I say whether you was the nigga that got the plug, or if you the nigga who killed the nigga, or you niggas who goddamn it, whatever you ever did.
I'm glad you said that.
I've been around the grimiest niggas in this motherfucking world, and they all love me just because I keep it genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. If you know me, OG Tony in the streets, nigga, ain't no side of town, north, east, south, west, I ain't been and I create havoc. I'm the ultimate havoc. I ain't gonna read details.
I feel it.
But I'm tell you this right here. is that whatchamacallit, man? It's like we like to be around people that we feel comfortable around. Like, look, I don't like that's a facade.
Right.
Like OG Tony D, nigga, that's a facade.
Right.
It's like, nigga, I don't like to fight. You think I would? If it's that I was always good at boxing, if that's the case, I would have made a career of it. I don't like to fight.
Right.
But when I went into institutions, it told me that
you had to.
It went against the opposite of what they tell you. Do on the others that they would on to you. But when you go in there, look, and people understand when you get an institution like I'm in foster home. Me, I never participated. That's on hood. But from 9 years old, homosexuality runs rapid within kids.
Okay.
In these institutions, in juvenile institutions, foster homes and shit.
And that's the worst places to be. Catholic churches and
man, all that stuff. Look, no, it's these little dudes though because what it is, they experiencing life and starting to feel out what's going on. But then guess what else? They start growing up, and then like I learned like you can never walk away from no person saying they do anything like man, hey man, 6 stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. If you go to institutions, if you walk away, you might be somebody's asshole. Because I'm telling you, it don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I know, and that's the thing about it. It's like these niggas don't understand it, and that's why I talked about the hustle.
I was never nobody's asshole. I was like, "Put y'all fucking the guy."
Yeah. But back to when we was talking about the perception and television tainted games because of movies like Colors. Yeah, the shit put us out there. The shit was a dope movie and shit at the time, but what the next niggas up under that scene made them want to be that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of different.
That's true. That's true what you're saying.
So let's look at
to a degree.
Yeah. So look at a different side. Some niggas took the hustling aspect from it. Some niggas took the killing aspect. Some niggas took the claim aspect. Boys in the Hood, South Central. So everybody understood. Everybody took the side.
What they call those movies?
Shit, iconic, legendary.
Exactly.
Especially for niggas, you know what I'm saying, get down. So what I'm saying is, it showed. What I'm saying, it displayed the lifestyle.
Exactly.
And that's why none of these movies now, they can't even compare to that shit, bro.
You know what? Look, I'm gonna tell you something on the real.
Come on. OGs.
My first time, nigga, carjacking, nigga, fuck all that and carjacking, plenty of niggas, nigga. Look, out East Food, nigga, Timbo, rest in peace, Timbo, white boy Timbo, nigga, from Oneida, nigga, come on. Man, look, if you see me on here, nigga, it don't matter if I do 6-0, 4-0, 9-0, GD, well, you know OG Tony D, nigga. If I'm lying, nigga, I'm authentic. Fuck all what they talking about. But look, Fat Daddy, nigga. My nigga Fat Daddy, we used to catch him at the stoplight, nigga, catch him at the stop sign. But, man, we used to do 6 cars a night sometimes. We've been all outside.
It's too easy.
Man, look, but in society, like when your boy Kane caught the nigga at the drive-thru, you hopped in that bitch, nigga, order it, look, I promise on everything, nigga, all my cars, my light I had, my brother Caprice Cash, everything I had, carjacked on my rims, nigga. The fuck I'm gonna pay for it, nigga, riding around, but catch you on the stop sign, we getting out, hopping out, Fat Daddy, first one turn real too.
It's hard, bro.
But look, I'm out east, it ain't nothing like, if on Street was, I say this, but I'm not gonna go into none of this because I have never killed nobody. I never would. Yeah. But murder, robbery, kidnapping. If you on the streets, you were known for that. You were solid. Yeah. I'm like, to me, if you look at it, if a nigga disrespect you, what you gonna get?
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
Go ahead, big
That's exactly what I'm saying about the whole push of it. That's why, like now, we pushing for change because we know where we came from. Yeah, but that same thing right there is what NBA YoungBoy and the other cats is kind of pushing to the line. You know what I'm saying? And now kids who ain't even nowhere near.
That's entertainment. It's on their parents.
But they don't understand. People don't understand that music is entertainment at the end of the day.
So whose job is to decipher that for them?
I mean,
who is it?
So.
My daughter, like,
the connection between it's an age gap and it's a connection thing with kids now. Like me and my son, you know what I'm saying? He 11, and you know we talk about all of everything because it ain't nothing he don't need to know right now. And I know he already know plenty of shit just through the internet.
Especially about fuck you.
But at the end, So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I show you these options. I tell you what I got from it, and you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you gonna make your own decision.
Exactly.
But I'm still gonna lay it out there in front of you because, nigga, this is what you gonna get from me. It ain't nowhere around it. I already been through it.
I'm gonna tell you though, and my son don't even know this. You know, he just was on camera and shit.
For sure.
I'm like, one of the hardest things for me is since I've been out here in the free world for these, like, this is the longest I've ever been out of my life.
Yeah, toast to
like,
that.
Dude, I've been out.
Yes,
sir.
I
got to drink that little dude. I've been out like since.
Where you at, baby? Yeah. Shout to that. Shout to that, baby.
I've been out since like 2018. I've been in prison four times, 18 in prison.
Come on.
In town, Spencer Wilder had more influence than anybody ever in the system. Charlie, if I'm lying, I don't give a fuck what city you from. If you watch Authentik TV, you see these cats. Come on. From Chattanooga, Boone Heights, Woodlawn, nigga, East Ridge, whatever the fuck. If you from Chattanooga, if you from Knoxville, nigga, from fucking from the Ville, nigga, from Lonsdale, nigga, from the East Side, nigga, Walter P, not all the part that's in Chattanooga. Walter P, nigga, if you from the hood of Austin Holmes, nigga, you from Chattanooga. If you from Memphis, if you from Smoky City, if you from Raleigh, if you from Ridgeway, if you 60 Plain neighborhood, if you from Humboldt, if you from Jackson, Tennessee, if you from out Haynes Park. Yes. If you from out Bordeaux, nigga. If you from out 60, nigga, you know we out UCJC Plain 60, nigga. You know what I'm authentic. I'm telling you like this. I'm an active gang member, OG Tony, and I'm not telling the homeboys like this. We got to start taking back our communities. Get back to the original premise where we first found this from the Black Panther organization, and start looking out for each other. Fuck all that. These little kids, holes in their shoes, nigga, y'all balling, buy some goddamn shoes. You out there balling?
That's just how the hood went anyway.
Why man, we love them ice cream truck come on.
Everybody,
hey, look.
line up.
You know what the name of my
see, I just like
line up.
Is. You know what my name
line up.
Do you know the name of my company?
Come on.
If you from Dodge City, he said in my back of my book, Bullock, he died, he got killed in Cheatham. He's from Dodge City.
Okay.
He can go in any project in Dodge City he wanted to.
Okay.
Like Bullock, I changed it to acronym BULOE instead of BOOLOC because it's Bullock. It's best used in literature for outreach education because like he was like a little brother to me.
Okay.
And when them bitch ass niggas over in Cheatham, nigga, I talk, y'all know me, nigga. When them niggas over there wasn't feeding y'all little niggas over there, nigga. My little brother, nigga, from Dodge City that y'all didn't know my little brother because he was on the deuce, nigga, and I'm 60, nigga. Y'all never would think. He was feeding y'all little niggas over there. And he came over there and them little niggas murdered my nigga. Cause he, look at them little niggas, 15, 16, turn his back on him, shot him out in the back. Nigga had a 50,000 has ride, the new SCS like out there, nigga had put 50 in it with the dabs on the money green through everything. Nigga, when I say nigga, they shot 18 rounds in my car, cause nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I make them niggas rain blood on the street. That's when I was in. Yeah. That's the last time I was on the streets.
Yeah.
But my thing about it is, it's like, people forget about the people they love. It's like once they gone, it's like, what are you doing to really just carry that memory and that legacy to change? What happened to them?
Yeah.
True enough, I can be out there all day long. And I was mad at first out there shooting up shit, doing all this stuff like that. Like I said, motherfucker shot 18 rounds of car with me and my old lady, and I'm out there with nigga, I don't give a fuck, this is what it is. I'm getting at you, nigga. I'm upset will come to me, and I'm an OG that run the state.
Yeah.
I can make my homeboys in the penitentiary go, 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 go. But did I do it? No. Because it was personal. Now my legacy is this.
Yeah.
If you in the streets right here, if you a gang member, nah, for real, nah, bullshit, we get authentic right now.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, the good homeboys that's out there, that's members of the hood, cuz they out here getting money. Yeah. And they listen to the big homies.
Come on.
They ain't in the streets, nigga. They ain't no goddamn junkies.
Hell
they
no.
take care of their families. They the most person holding the most responsibility because that sack they got, that bag they got, they take care of every motherfucking body. Them niggas out there that you get packs to, I'm talking about dope packs. I'm talking about real street shit.
Yes,
and them niggas fuck off that pack,
and
then come back to you. Them niggas ain't your homeboys, cause they don't give a fuck if you eat or not. Them niggas that don't give a fuck going out there shooting them guns around your house or robbing niggas and jumping in your car or jumping in your car, leaving packs up on your seat, they ain't your homeboys.
No.
These niggas out there that coming back, breaking your house, after you show them where your shit at in the streets, they ain't your home. These dudes been out here claiming your hood, shooting motherfuckers, running your hood, they ain't your homeboys.
Yes, sir.
Get control of your structures because being a gang member is not a bad thing. It's your actions.
Oh, yeah.
It's your actions. You let all these little shit kids get killed. Come on, man. If I see, man, look, I ain't gotta say that. Who's that having on Who Watch, big homie?
We ain't going.
I'm just saying though, what type of person wants to say, yeah, nigga, cuz, that nigga knocked down that little baby. You hear me? Now, don't get me wrong now, if you kill my little baby, I mean, it's something different. But I'm saying if you're in the streets, it's our duty to protect our women and our kids.
Yeah, for sure.
It's our duty. If a person out there, they don't know. They have to shoot the guns because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Guess who baby could be? It could have been my little nigga out there. My little nigga, it could be your little nigga out there.
Come on, man.
I'm like, we got baby mamas. Sometimes we know babies, we can use them condoms. Damn, I got this motherfucker bitch over UC, spray that bitch on that motherfucker.
You know how it work out, man. Yeah.
Oh, nigga had to do it like this.
We here. It's a big shot, man. It's a quick shot, man. For the homie, man, OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you overcame the streets. You overcame the pen. You're still active.
No,
you're still active, and you still.
I got to be.
You. I'm trying to keep it like you corporate thugging.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Look. I don't know why I say corporate thugging.
On the level that niggas can't. But on a level that niggas can't get to that level though. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas ain't as intricate with their wordplay. Niggas don't know how to, publish. How to receive back ends. Shit like that. Learn the business, take some time out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference, and that's why we giving you them big boy flowers on Authentik TV. We don't give a fuck whatever you ever did in life, but we know what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about.
Oh, I ain't never did no rape or child molestation, never.
Yeah. We ain't
none of that.
Yeah.
But everything else,
so whatever else you have done, it got you here. It got you here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important thing. And shit is what it is once we sign up. So Authentik TV, man, big shots, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we're gonna be back here, man. Look, and we had Key Cutter monkey ass back on there. He gonna do it better. Yeah, we got
Cutter. Come on, baby. We need you back, baby.
Hold on. Look, can I say something about
Go ahead.
I wanted to say something about today, and I don't know this dude, whatever he said, but he tried to say something about a gang member. I don't know if he GD or not, but I'm talking about Jim Jones, the rapper.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? What's the name of the group he used to be?
Dipset.
He said a 5-piece that he said proper performance. No. He said proper performance prevents
poor.
What's that?
Poor something.
But it's 5-piece.
Yeah, 5
proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah.
That's a 5-piece, and that's come from GD. Man, I give it up to GD because one thing, when I first came to prison, I was 18, and it was wide open. They don't even understand, dude. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all got it easy now. Y'all really think that y'all really doing something. Look, dude, if you own a hood, it's all, look, y'all don't talk about, it's already been paid. You own a hood.
Hybrids.
Exactly.
You get to eat off of
exactly.
all the blood, sweat, and tears. You get to coast.
They feed on their homeboys, man.
You get to coast.
Especially their Campbells, man. They feed on their homies.
And that's the whole thing I was saying about hustlers versus gang members. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like sometimes if you're a real hustler, you can outgrow being a gang member. That's what I mean. It seemed like to me. I don't know.
Well, look, it's different. A gang banger and gang member. You know what I'm saying? But then I want to get this away from, because the people keep on labeling themselves like it's a gang. If you move this organization, if you're doing everything legitimate in Rolling 6 like I'm doing right now, I'm an organization. I'm a business. But the only way that I would be a gang if I was indulged in criminality.
So I'm trying to say. So what about the little homie who 21? He down, but he booming. Now, is he booming off of what he receiving, or is he booming off his own?
It depends. Are you talking about?
And I'm just talking about hustling shit. Homie is down.
He booming off shit
financially. Like if I'm down, financially.
All right. This is what I say to them, because without going in depth, regardless of everything, we have people that are good, better other positions than others.
Okay, I see.
One's is good at creating economics. One's is good at enforcement type stuff.
Okay.
And one is just good at politics.
That's order.
But in OGs, they all of that. In order to be an OG, you gotta be this one thing. For me, To actually say that you're OG, first you gotta have 10 years of putting in work.
Okay.
Then you have to have your name synonymous with the hood. People say, what is that? Synonymous with the hood means this. That every time they say fast money, they say flu, they know it's 6-0. Okay. They know it's 5 deuce. They know it's 40. They know it's 30. They, off top, they know what it is. Just making your name synonymous with it. Okay. And the next thing is knowing how to delegate, which is politicking. Okay. We got homeboys as hustlers. You got homeboys that's good at aggression, putting in work. You got homeboys at so many different things. And as being a big homie, you got to know how to delegate people in a position, know what they're good at. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and that's just being a quarterback. That's being a head coach.
Exactly. And then that's
what about when the hustling, that one dude that got it just got it? What about when he blow to a level of like, damn, you know?
This is what happened with dudes that hustle. A lot of them spoon feed the little homeboy because they know they got habits. I'm just being honest.
So what about to the big homies though? Like, what if I'm blowing up, if I'm raking in more money than
it's not Machiavelli.
Okay.
Have you ever read Machiavelli?
Yeah.
It's the most boringest book ever.
I heard, but I heard it's Jews in there too though.
It's just about taxation.
Okay.
It's about taxation. It's because it's different.
Is it a point where you don't get taxed?
We don't tax our homeboys like that. Right. I'm not saying that different affiliation and organization run that shit different. Like me myself, it's different. Like if you look at it, it's not like that. It's not like that. I'm running this like a corporation. Okay. Because it's not ran like that. Okay. I have the most influence because I garnered it over the years. Right. And the people that gear toward me, they find something like me. I was here before it was in. I'm the big homie's big homie.
Yeah, I feel it.
When I come up on the scene, and I got because I got my hooks in the network, I intentionally made it like this. Okay. No one can ever outshine me on 60. Never. In the state of Tennessee. Not even in California. Let me tell you why. Because they got a neighborhood, nigga. I got a whole state. You got a neighborhood. Am I copying what you know? No. I didn't get put on because I thought Chris. I got put on because some niggas in Settle Court, they said they was rolling 60. I didn't know nothing about no niggas from LA. Okay. You know what? I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, nigga. 1987, nigga. I'm seeing niggas in foster home talk about Goldie, nigga. Nigga, J Hall, nigga, motherfucker Marcello's, nigga, Carlisle, nigga, real niggas from Settle Court. OG niggas in here, these niggas can't even speak on their name because they don't even know these niggas, nigga. Matt, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big homies run side with Rad, nigga. You feel me? These are big homies that give me game. We looking up like this. Even, man, look, I ain't gonna give it to them OG niggas.
Shout out to the OGs, man.
And dudes them that credibility. Even dudes them like the Ken Bros that gave it to me. Out here like Chris, man, I love Chris Ken Bro. Like Chris Ken Bro, my first time I remember once at Foster Home, they used to tell us stories about Silicon. We used to be sitting out like that, like, see, this is a dude named Goldie. We used to be walking over dead bodies. I like, God, I like Silicon. I was green as hell from Toledo, Ohio. So when I first got to Silicon, I got down there, I remember Anthony Johnson, he was from South Fork and shit. They're like, man, you ready to go? I promise, dude. If I'm lying, I'm dying. It's in my book, Making No Monster. Watch what's coming. Over Cellar Court, dude, it was a dark fucking cloud, dude. You can see it. From the railroad tracks to the hole in the fence, when you walk through the hole in the fence, man, it was a dark cloud over there. I guess it was for so much gun smoke. My first time going to Cellar Court, I ran it out, walked through the fence, come through the fence, Chris Kimbo came down there, shoot a 25. Look, these niggas like 10, 11 years old. This is not possible. What the fuck in Nashville, Tennessee, I be Cellar Court? Glass. When I say the projects, if you seen motherfucking dirt and glass, nigga. Woo! All through that motherfucker. Man, Silicon used to be a motherfucker. Every stump used to have somebody sitting on that motherfucker. We can bring that movie back. I'm gonna make that Making a Monster.
Come on, man.
I promise I am.
We bring you the Authentik TV too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I want Quan in there, man, the bottom, all that, like Kwani, man, and Juan there, man, and fucking, man, Roughhouse, man, them dudes I grew up with, man, them real dudes, them out there. He's doing so much in the community right now. I'm just hoping that we can bring all parts of Nashville together, from out south, out east, everything, because that's what's hurting us.
It's definitely coming. But like you said,
Authentik TV is a pioneer. You shoot it away.
Yeah. And like you say though, like real structure too. You know what I mean? So it's a big thing, man. And this is part one, man. It's just part motherfucking one, man. The OG brought tons of motherfucking jewels and game, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what else y'all want, man. 10 motherfucking ways. You gotta get this book. You gotta get on the movement. We just dropped the trailer for the Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
You know what I'm saying?
We
just did that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came out and marched through the streets, you know what I'm saying? From
there need to be more of that, man.
Yeah, more of that. I mean, it's on the way. We made the transition right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it'd be more of those, you know what I'm saying? But you came through and you spark something.
When Dan got killed, Channel 5 News after the same white woman that was on that, what was that, Heather, whatever her name was?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Man, we was in Channel 5 Joe Johnson, man. Police shot that man in the back.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing before we go?
You got it.
Let me tell y'all something about that, man, in this community. Like, for the viewers that look for Authentik TV.
Yeah.
And, like, right now, we few. But if we gravitate toward the people with like minds, we're not going to be separate like Booker T. Washington said, separate like fingers on the hand. We're going to be strong like a fist. And with that, we'll be a punch a hole through the wall. Like, man, if you really authentic, man, and you really want to make a change to the community, not just saying it because it sounds good. Like, look, I did this book in prison, man. I researched it. Everything about it. I got 6 more books ready to drop because, man, for real, if I can say one dude, I don't want the ones that's in church. I want the motherfuckers out there carrying them guns.
Come on.
They out there finna bust a nigga head.
Yeah.
It's called everybody out.
Come on.
I'm not saying that out there don't get that aggression out there, but look, that's what moving with structure. Because if they don't, they gonna pick you off like flies, man.
Come on now.
But anyway,
it's they love it. They love how y'all act. They love it, and they just sit back and get money off of it. So we gotta get on that nip shit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, man. We got to link, man. We gotta link with different hoods.
so crazy.
We gotta link. We all gotta link because if we don't link, then they gonna think we dumb and we keep falling to the system. You know what I'm saying? So the big key is to link, man. Link with your homie, man. Don't cross them out, man. Don't rob him. Don't kill your homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboy got a bad guy, go get you one, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't pray on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Every man is not the same. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got the Avengers. You got this person can do this person can do that, this person do this. You know what I'm saying? So, but they come together as that fist, like you just said, and they break through them walls. You know what I'm saying? But if we just keep using one power and thinking that one power gonna be the only thing, then they ain't gonna work. So. Big flowers to the OG, man. Authentik TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We be back. Man. We got motherfucking history on history on history of real Nashville content in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just part 1, man. You know what I'm saying? So, big salute, man, and we'll be back. Authentik TV, man. Yeah.
And in case you didn't know, here it go. Fast money to connect. J Dollar on the track. Southern Supremacy, man. Out now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go get that, man. For real. It's like that.
Champ Tro. Okay.
And had me swinging in there. You know
swinging.
I'm talking about swinging and sweating. You know? Yeah, man. Just had to, let some facts be known on that.
Okay. This week on Raising the Bar, we got Villain, the Cashville People's Champ. He's coming through. He's dropping off his brand new album to us. He got 2 new exclusive videos. He coming to let us know what's going on his side of the fence, on the east side of Cashville. You gotta tune in, 9 p.m., Raising the Bar. Let's go. Authentik TV presents The Risk, Episode 4, hosted by Plug Music, Steak and Shrimp. Also introducing Real Nigga Street Corn, out now on Authentik TV.
It's your boy High Class Hefty, man, and I'm fucking with my boy Fast Money Connect. Authentik TV. Grind and motivate, man. Shit. Tune in.